Okay guys, welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. I can't believe it has finally reached this point. I've been talking about doing this forever and it's just a long time coming. This makeup look here is what I usually call my everyday makeup look. It's something that you can dress up, it's something that you can dress down. It's everything in the middle. This is what I wear to the office because I do work a regular 9 to 5, and so I work in a medical facility, and so this is something that I just wear every day. It's something that I can go to a meeting with. It's something that I can just wear around the office and I feel comfortable in. If you guys liked this tutorial, please let me know. Please leave a comment. It is a little different because I've never done it. I'm sure I'll get your guys' feedback and it'll be, you know, great. Like I said, I have a lot of looks in mind that I really, you know, will be coming. I just need to do them now that I have everything set up, and I'm so excited to do that for you guys. So excited to be here with you guys. I'm so excited to get this started. I love you. I hope you feel beautiful after doing this makeup look. Okay, hello guys, and welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. We're just gonna go ahead and dive into it. I'm gonna be talking and describing what I'm doing and telling you about the products that I'm using. I'm also just still getting used to this setup, so if I keep looking at my phone or if I keep looking at my mirror, it's because it's right here and I'm doing my makeup with it. I also have a few products that I just got in the mail recently, so I'll probably unbox those at the same time and kind of just describe what they are. I'm really excited about them, by the way. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. I've already washed my face and moisturized and put all my skincare products on. If you guys want a separate video on how I do all that, then I'd gladly do that. Just leave a comment down below and let me know. So I always start off with primer. I think everybody does, but I use a few different primers on my face, 3 to be exact. The first one I use is my Benefit Pore Professional Primer. My Benefit Pore Professional Primer, and that's because I have big pores right in this area and on my forehead, also like down here. I don't use a lot. Press into the skin because I want it to do its pore filling job. It smells really good. It feels really soft and really silky and really smooth. Okay, the next one I use is a drugstore one. I will leave the information down below for this, but I don't actually know how much it is off the top of my head. I want to say like 25 bucks, but I really don't know. This one, on the other hand, I think is $13.99, and I got this at Target. It's the NYX Shine Killer. I have oily skin, and you guys, I honestly have never, I've spent a lot of money on primers, and I have never found one that works this well for shine. I don't know what it is. I don't know what NYX is putting in here. I don't know what products. I don't know. I don't know why it's so different, but it works amazing. If I have something to do later on and I'm getting ready early, and I want my makeup to last, like, this shit works. So I put about that much on. This goes all over my face, especially in the areas that I get greasy, which is my T-zone. And it feels just like the Benefit, so if you don't want to spend a lot on the Benefit, you can totally use this. Dry skin people may not like it. Oh, excuse me. Dry skin people may not like it. And then I got this, so you know when you get little points at Sephora for going in and like shopping? I got this at the little 100-point marker thing. It's like a cannabis infused milk hydro grip primer. Honestly, you guys, I've never tried any milk makeup. I don't really like milk, so like the brand name itself wasn't a huge turn on to me. But it smells pretty good. I just do one pump and I put it on, because it's a gripping primer, I put it on the areas of my face that I continuously touch throughout the day. So I put it on the edge of my forehead because I'm constantly like moving my hair and my hands get on my skin. So I don't want it to rub the makeup off. And also when I'm at work, like thinking, or if I'm like bored or something at a meeting, I'm just like sitting there like this, I touch my face. So this is gonna help keep that on. So now that we have this on, right now I'm going to color correct. And you guys, this, I cannot stress enough, is amazing. This product is absolutely amazing. I would sell this pretty much to all the clients that came into Sephora when I worked there. It's the Becca Under Eye Correcting Primer. No, that's wrong. It's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade light to medium. And this looks a little rough. Okay, she's looking a little rough, but she's basically just like this creamy salmon color corrector, and I put it underneath my dark spots, and I put it on anywhere that I have like acne scars or anything like that. I just use my finger.
So, I don't know if you guys will be weirded out by that or not.
I keep hearing like this buzzing, and I think it's the heater moving me out. Okay, look, that is an instant sell, because on days when you're like, oh my gosh, I went out last night, I drank too much, I turned up way too much, got a little too lit, and you have to go to a meeting or something, or you have class, or like, oh my god, my powder just fell everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy. I do the Coty's Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. That's like $6, $7. You can get it at Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. On days when you have like been hit hard by the turn up and you got somewhere to be, I pop this on, or you have like errands and you don't want to have a full face on, I pop this on and I set it with some powder and I'm good. Like, I'm good. Look at that eye difference. Look how much more awake this side looks. This is an instant eye lift, and I use it every single day. Every single day. I think that everybody that has dark circles needs this product. I think it's worth the price. I think it's like $32. I don't know. I'll have it in the description, of course, but it's amazing. It's amazing. Anyways, and then I just set everything. I set where I put that corrector, because I don't want it to move underneath my foundation. I don't want it to move underneath my concealer. So now we're going to go ahead and get into foundation. So I have oily skin, you guys. So I use the matte poreless, matte and poreless from Maybelline. And this is the shade 128. You know, it's winter time when you have to go like a shade or two down. I was so disappointed. I love summer. I want it to come back. Put a little on my sponge, and I go ahead and put it all over my face. I was going to use my drops. Oh no. Okay, I'll put them on top. I was going to put them underneath. Okay. All right. That's all right. That's all right. So you guys can see the coverage on this foundation is amazing for a drugstore. It's like, oops. It's like $8.99, if I want to say. Bring it down your neck. Guys, I can't believe I'm actually filming a makeup tutorial. All my equipment came, you know, I'm using my phone right now, but all my equipment came, and it's just surreal. It's just surreal. It's just surreal. Have I even explained the makeup look yet? I guess I'll put it in the intro. I'll get better, I promise. And if I have an event or something that I'm going to later, or if I'm getting ready in the day and I have something after work that I want to do and I need my makeup to last a little bit longer, what I'll do is I'll use the NYX matte finish spray, and I'll just spray like my whole face and just kind of like tap the beauty blender in again. Okay, there's a hair on my face. I'll just kind of use the matte spray and kind of press that into the foundation that's already on my face. This helps the longevity of it. I find that like my face lasts a lot longer, and I have to touch it up a lot less when I have this on. Okay, and then so the next I do concealer. Like most of the world right now, I use the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the color Fair Light Neutral. I go ahead and I put this under my eyes. You don't need to do it fancy. It's okay. I put out my Cupid's bow, my chin, on my nose, my forehead, and then I kind of cut out my jawline because I want my contour to be sharp.
And then I just go ahead and rub that out. Not rub it out. I blend it out. I just cut that part out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to give those drops another try in a different video.
Let me know what you guys want to see next. This is like my office look. So this is what I wear to like my 9 to 5. I'm not wearing like some glittery eyeshadow when I'm going to be in a meeting with a bunch of professionals, you know. And when that's all blended out, I go ahead and I set everything with my airspun powder. And I'm using a Morphe M536 to do that.
This is like my powder brush. I love it. I really need water, you guys. I'm such bad cotton mouth right now. It's so hard. So we just set everything.
I've come a long way since 5th grade. 5th grade was when I first put makeup on. I was in 5th grade. All the women in my family, I'd watch get up every morning and do their face. They all had makeup caboodles. They all had, you know, the green, the green Maybelline mascara, right, with the pink lid, or the pink bottle with the green lid. They all had that. They all had CoverGirl. I remember I was in 5th grade. I slapped my mom's orange CoverGirl Age Rewind foundation on my face. I had like a line here. It was so bad. And eyeliner and mascara. And I went to school and I thought I was the baddest man in town. Not actual man. I thought I was the baddest chick. And all the girls were like, oh my god, can you do my makeup? Can you do my makeup? And I was just like, yeah. We can all be pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Let's see. I'm gonna use, I don't really know. This might give me a sharp contour. We're just gonna use this. I use the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and then I also use the Bronze Booster from Physicians Formula. I really like this one because it has a little shimmer in it, and it just smells so good. I don't know why Physicians Formula stuff smells so good, but it really does. So I'm just gonna pop it on there. I hope this brush is okay.
Bring it up and on my temples.
I'm gonna just kind of stay above where I put my concealer. That's why I like to do the concealer, because it gives me a guide, you know? It gives me where I should take my bronzer, how far down. So I'm not like all over the place with it, because when I first started, I was all over the place with my bronzer and it just kind of looked crazy. It just kind of looked like, I don't know, it just looked a little ratch, you know what I mean? So I used the lightest shade in the Kat Von D palette for my nose contour. I use this brush. I don't know what it's called, where it's from. It's one I've had forever. For me, I'm not really like a huge contour nose person. So what I do is I just suck in my nose naturally and then just outline where that natural suck in is, because I don't want it to look too done. I don't want it to look too contoured. So let me just show you. So I just kind of like suck in my nose, and where my nostrils would naturally suck in is where I do the contour. Because like I said, I don't want it to look super snatched. Because we're going to the office, right? We're going to work. Area. And right underneath the contour too. And middle of the forehead. Perfect. Let's add some blush. I love blush. Let me clean off this because it's really... So I love this e.l.f. palette. I got it this summer. Haven't stopped using it. This is very, very pretty. I've never used this color. I use these in summertime a lot. I like to mix these two together, and I think that's what I'm going to do today. I don't know where I got this brush, you guys, but it's really soft and it's like angled, so I use that for my cheekbones. I'm going to take this one that has a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm going to take the one below it. I just tap my brush. This is very pigmented. This is very pigmented. So if you're not a blush person, or if you've never used this before, use a light hand. So now that we have everything done, I'm going to go ahead and move into eyeshadow. So for this look, I'm going to use a palette that I love. I love this palette. Everything that you could need is in this palette. It's like a dupe for the chocolate bar palette from Too Faced. It's this really pretty palette that's got like all kinds of different colors in it that you could need. You got your transition colors, you've got your deepeners, you've got your darks, you've got your champagnes, your highlights. It's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and use that today. I'm going to start off with this shade here, this peach color. I don't know what the names are. but this is pigmented. Like, this is pigmented. So I just go ahead and tap it on, and I bring it to the highest point right above my brow bone.
I want to like mix everything together. That's pretty. First time I'm seeing it in like camera light. So
you don't have to be like, when I'm in a rush in the morning, or if I'm still half asleep and I'm doing my makeup, I'm not doing it like perfect, you know? Like, I'm not doing it absolutely on point. I'm not taking my time with it because I got somewhere to be. So this part you don't have to be, you can be sloppy with, you know? Just go ahead and lay it down there. I'm also going to hop into this other palette. I use this one a lot when I'm going to work. It's the Naturally Pretty from It. Oh my gosh. It has everything that you could need in it for a makeup look except for the shimmers, and I'm all about shimmers, so I just don't use it as much, but I do use it when I'm going to work. It has a lot of these pretty colors. I usually use these two right here, and then it's upside down, sorry. I usually use these two right here, and then, or these two right here, and then this deep Java. Yeah, Sunrise, Sunset, and Java. So if you have that palette, those are the colors that I use. I'm gonna go in with Sunset right now. It's like this really pretty rustic orange, and I'm gonna lay that a little bit lower than where I just put that transition shade. And if you guys can tell, like, this just deepens up the look. It's starting to layer it. It's starting to build it. That's all eyeshadow is just layering. Layering and blending. It's so funny when people are like, oh, I could never do that. Yes, you could. Let me show you. Let me show you. And I'm just kind of pulling it out to the corners of my eyes because I want to kind of elongate my eyes, and so I just pull it out a little bit further. You don't have to do that, but I definitely do. This is one of those makeup looks where you can totally customize to your own liking. Then I'm going to go in with Java. I'm still using the M433. I'm used to using one brush for my makeup looks, you guys. Is that a little weird? And start to move that along my eye.
I'm just going to darken that up. So we're just layering another brown on top. And kind of covering the whole lid with it.
I'm going to go back into my L'Oreal palette. I'm going to be using this brown. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't have the names. I wish every palette was like the It one and had the names on the palette, because when you're doing a video, it's just easy. You can kind of just reference it right away. But with other palettes, it just has that film on it, and that doesn't really tell me. I just throw that away. Like, when it comes with it, you guys, I just toss it, because I'm not gonna have that falling out everywhere every time I open the palette. It's just not working. It's not gonna go the way I need it to, you know? So I'm gonna be going in with Noir. You guys don't have to do this part. Blacks are a little scary. I also forgot to put on primer. Eyeshadow primer. Well, I'm a great YouTuber. I use the Smashbox 24-hour primer, photo finish primer for my eyelids, because Manny MUA uses this and he says he has oily eyelids, so do I. I'm going to use this too, and it works great. So I'm done with that. This is the point where I would be like, I would either just put on some lashes or do mascara. But for the sake of this being an office look, I would not wear eyelashes to the office. So I'm going to go ahead and use my mascara that I would normally just do. So I use the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Jaclyn Hill got me onto this. She said that it was really good. I've tried it. Honestly, I do like the Better Than Sex the best, waterproof and non-waterproof, just because I love the formula and I love that it doesn't like fall on my face. This kind of does throughout the day, but it's fine. It's only if you like pick at it. And guys, honestly, I have like pretty long eyelashes, so I don't want to spend $40 on a mascara, especially if I'm just going to be putting lashes on top. Like, what What kind of sense does that make? And you guys, listen, when I'm getting ready at 6:30 in the morning, I don't have energy to do a whole lot. So you guys can curl your eyelashes if you want to, but I usually don't on my way to the office. I just kind of leave my eyelashes like that. Next, we're gonna do the bottom of our eyes. So, okay, this is embarrassing. I have one that's not taped, but I used this e.l.f. brush. It was like $3. And it's just perfect for my under eye. So I use that. I'm going to dip Sunset into it and just go along the bottom of my eye.
Don't forget to connect it to your outer lash, your outer... Oh! Ooh, my God! Ooh.
You could stop there, but I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going. I darken it up along the lash line because that's just, I like my looks to look a little bit more intense. I'm using, this one has a name. I'm using a Morphe M408. It's very thin, black. I'm going to take a little bit of that Java and mix it with Noir and put that on my lash line.
Bring it in. Just kind of darkens up the look a little bit. Don't worry about my eyebrows. They're coming together slowly but surely, okay? Okay. Cool.
You guys could go a little further and add eyeliner on the waterline. You could make this a cut crease, but like I said, this is what I do when I'm going to the office. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear eye pencil crayon in the color black.
Ooh, it kind of just like friggin' smokes up the eye a little bit.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go back with that Morphe 408 and Morphe M408 and just kind of blend that out a little bit. Cool, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and I will be right back. All right, you guys, eyebrows are on. I'm just setting them with this Morphe eyebrow gel stuff, which I've never used before, so we'll see how it does. Remember, they're cousins, okay? They're not twins, they're not sisters, they're not any of that. There we go. Cool. If you guys want a separate tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, then just let me know. I would gladly do that for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put my inner corner on. The inner corner of my eye, because I want to be awake when I go to the office. I want to look awake at least, you know? Actually, now that I have all of this on, what I usually do is I'll use some setting spray and then I'll put my highlighter on. So let's go ahead and do that first. As soon as I feel a good mist around my face, I kind of just stop. I don't overdo it. I just kind of put it on all the high points.
Ooh. Yeah. Gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous.
Let's move on to lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and put my lip liner on by Kat Von D. This is Hawkwind. Weird name, but I'm going to use this. And then I'm going to use this MAC lipstick. It's Cream in Your Coffee. I really love this color. I love it. Because I've been loving the combo for the Fenty lip gloss. So I'm going to go ahead and use that as Whale. Right on top. So sparkly. Glossed, 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 and glossed.
I don't leave the house without doing bottom lashes. And if I do, you know it's an off day.
You guys enjoy yourself with this makeup look? I have a lot of video ideas in mind. So leave a comment, subscribe, give me some advice, let me know what you thought.